Hello, I'm Dennis. A few years ago, I surrendered, not perfectly, but sincerely to Christ's presence and His teaching. It took me time, more time than I expected. And even today, I'm still learning how to walk with Him. But I can feel it now. I can feel Him guiding my steps. In these videos, I'm not offering direction, and I'm not making promises. I simply testify to His living presence as it unfolds in my daily life. Whatever this awakens in you does not depend on me. Christ guides each soul on its own path. He knows what's good for each of us. What I witness again and again is that when, and only when, I allow Him space in my heart, He changes how I see, how I respond, and sometimes even how life unfolds around me. Today, I want to share something essential, a passage in my journey that opened a new living space inside of me, what I call the Inner Tribunal. In last week's video titled, Why I Speak Openly About the Living Presence of Christ, I shared with you my outward intention. If you haven't seen it, it's available on this channel. This week's video came right after I spoke publicly about that intention. This one is more personal, more inward, closer to His living presence in my daily life. So I did the editing myself. If it feels different, it is. Conversation with Jesus Christ is about allowing Christ to flow freely through those who serves. What I'm testifying today happened right after I said to Him, I'm ready to speak about your living presence, Christ. Use me as you see fit. And suddenly, something rose inside of me, like a courtroom lighting up all at once. My inner tribunal, that inner place where I know I'm seen completely as I am, a vulnerable man, a simple man. Then a voice came. I don't always hear him so clearly, but this time, his voice carried weight. He said, Dennis, can you hold this intention before God, before people, before misunderstanding, before storms, before doubt whispered by the serpent? This was no condemnation. This was truth. And in that courtroom, three voices rose, clearer than ever before. The first voice was Him, the living Christ. Not a concept, not an energy. Him. He didn't say much. He just looked at me and quietly said, I am with you, always. The second voice was the ego, my little self screaming, you're going to lose everything. Your freedom, your comfort, your reputation. They will call you crazy. Then a third voice, more distant. The serpent. The same old whispers. Are you sure? Do you really have to go that far? Aren't there any other ways? Haven't you already done enough? And a few weeks later, a new whisper, softer, more subtle. Let's make conversation with Jesus Christ grow. Be present everywhere. Post every day. Reach more people. We need to go all in. And in that moment, I saw it clearly. The serpent doesn't always try to stop the work. Sometimes he tries to take the lead. In this tribunal, I can see the serpent clearly. He is visible. There's no confusion at all. But that clarity fades when I step outside of this tribunal. After those three voices are heard in the tribunal, there are no more excuses, no more speeches, no more performance. Every part of who I was, who I am, and who I will be is seen, completely naked. That moment didn't end there. It happened more than 2 months ago. My little self, allowed itself to remain in that tribunal, in that state of being seen. Since then, I've faced many trials, many doubts, many surrenders. It felt like the self gradually surrendering to his will even more. And this morning, before my mind just woke up around 6 o'clock, a clear message came. Venice, it is very easy to miss the narrow path. Even when you devote yourself to conversation with Jesus Christ. I want you to believe in me, not in what you do. It's not so much what you do, but how you do it. Are you letting me grow inside of you? Are you allowing your heart to be renewed daily? And then, his question that left me no place to hide. If this project stood in the way of my presence, my will for you, would you let it go? And now the question turns inward. Where do I stand? Am I surrendering to his will? Or is my little self still my master, really? Am I trying to change the world? Or is the self truly surrendering, letting him speak through the heart of you listening right now? I asked him, how do I really know if my intentions are aligned with the great I am? And he answered calmly, Dennis, are you really okay if this video reaches no one? If it was meant just for you to walk with me? And then I answer, alone with him in my heart. That is my inner tribunal. It opens every time I dare to set a true intention. And every time I have to answer, not with words, with my life. The inner tribunal never sleeps. It asks only one thing. Where do you stand today? When I step out of the tribunal, if I simply choose him, peace grows, and through the silence, his voice, the one that never condemns, whispers gently. Everything else fades away. Then he speaks. I ask nothing heroic. I don't ask for perfection. I only ask you this. Stay with me, in peace, in the cold, in storms, in silence, in the joy that comes from nowhere. Stay with me and I will walk in you. If you allow me, I will show you what surrender looks like. In closing this video, after hearing him this morning, I prayed and I asked him, Father, my little self, has learned all of its adult life to lead, to achieve, to carry. And now this little self must learn to follow. It's hard, Father. Please keep me safe and show me how. And for you, the one listening right now, I leave you with the only question that truly matters. What do you choose today? Let him in. He's already here. Talk with him. Build your own conversation with him. Conversation with Jesus Christ is a human witness, and Christ who reveals himself. Be blessed. Thank you.